everyone. Hello everyone. This is a follow-up video and we are continuing our discussion with Devansh. In this video, we'll be discussing his ICPC preparation and experience at World Finals this year. We have another video where Devansh has summarized his experience at Google Zurich. So don't forget to check that out as well. So Devansh, before moving on to our discussion, would you like to briefly explain what exactly ICPC is?
Yeah, so ICPC is basically it's an international competitive programming Olympiad, and basically it's like one of the biggest competitive programming competitions in the world. So people form teams of three from their colleges, and there are three stages in this. So like there's this online stage. So in the online stage, like people just everyone can compete from from their own computers, and they just take part in the competition. Whoever gets shortlisted moves on to the regionals. So from the regionals, you have to go there and take part, and after that, the final stage is the world finals. So I took part in ICPC. So I went to like the world finals 2020, which were held in Moscow this year. So yeah.
Right. So, in Devansh, programming is so vast. So, for someone who is just beginning, where should they start from?
Yeah, so for starting, I would recommend something like Code Forces or like Code Chef, and like there are a lot of resources on the net actually. So yeah, I personally started from Code Chef, and then like also used Code Forces a lot. But yeah, I would suggest like Code Forces helps, but there are a lot of resources people can explore on their own. And if like for preparing for ICPC, I would suggest that if like you're actually preparing for like something like regionals, some like past contests helps a lot. So you can find the past contests on Code Chef, and yeah, there's also CF Gym, which has like contests from all over the world. So that's also useful.
Okay, right. And I guess giving regular contests on Code Forces with your Div 2, Div 1, Div 3, and then those virtual contests also helps a lot. Like giving contests with your team.
Yeah, definitely for ICPC team practice is very important. So I would suggest like giving some team practice rounds before like participating. So that helps build the coordination and everything.
Right, right. So, just to follow up, if I may ask, how many contests did you give on an average? Like just an approximate, and what was your average ranking in those contests?
So like we used to prepare for we used to prepare for the regionals on uh, Code Forces Gym. So we gave, I think, we tried to give at least one or two contests a week during so there are 5 hour contests, so you have to take out so you have to like give it on the weekends or take out the time from weekdays. So we used to give like one or two contests a week, and rankings we usually like try to compare against other like teams which were also participating from in India, and like it was mostly like similar to them also only. So yeah.
Right. I mean, I was asking about the individual contest that you gave on Code Chef and Code Forces.
Okay, so I actually didn't. No, I actually haven't given many individual contests. I mostly don't like participate in individual contests that much. I usually like read editorials and like I try to observe the problems myself and read editorials if I can't find anything. So I kind of keep up with like a lot of new problems that way. But I actually don't haven't participated in like contests that much.
Right, right, right. I think, and that's the most important part, like reading the editorials, because what we do is we solve something, and the things we are not able to solve, we just leave it. So, upskilling on those is really important.
Yeah, yeah. I would suggest like giving contests. For me, I actually also gave team contests. So, it's like I was getting practice actually implementing stuff. So, if people are not like actually implementing, it's pretty like it's not so useful. So,
Right.
yeah.
Right, right. So, like, how was your experience at the finals in Moscow?
Yeah, it was pretty nice. Like the arrangement was pretty good, like from the host, so that was pretty nice. And otherwise, the contest was also pretty good. We kind of like we could have hoped to have like performed better. Like we were going pretty well, but we didn't, like we messed up in the end a little bit. So yeah, but yeah, it was definitely a great experience.
Right. So, are there any constraints for registering as a contestant? One constraint is that you have to be enrolled in some university or college program. Are there any other constraints?
Yeah, so some, like there's some age constraint as well.
Okay.
I'm not sure about it, but there's some age constraint as well, and like we can only give like the uh, regionals, I think 5 times, and the world finals only 2 times. So yeah.
Right. Got it. Is there any other info that would be helpful for someone who's preparing for ICPC, just in case I missed on something?
No, I would say like yeah, the most important thing is just like practice a lot, and that's it.
Right. Right. Great. Thanks a lot, Devansh, for taking out time and sharing your valuable experience. And I guess that's it from my side. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Stay safe and keep learning.